Is it visible properly?
Judges? Yeah, I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The size around 36 into, the size has been given. So we thought that we will be printing this, but suddenly the college give us mail for our CA1 exam. That's why just.
Can you minimize the sidebar, please? It will be easier for the judges. Close the sidebar. A full screen mode will be good. Control L. Can you give a Control L?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, you can start now.
Yeah. So, good afternoon, judges. I'm Arnab Kumar Ghosh from Think Tank. Today, my fellow teammate Prasun Kumar Mondal is not present right now. He has a CA1 exam in our college. So, I am Arnab Kumar Ghosh from Academy of Technology in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering from third year. So, today we prepare our first poster that is based on the ethics of the artificial intelligence. Okay. So, artificial intelligence is like the simulation of the human intelligence in the man produce some decisions like a human. So in case of ethics of the artificial intelligence, there are 5 pillars. Okay, so the 5 pillars are, first one is the
Arnab,
okay,
can you scroll down, please?
yes. Is it visible properly?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. A
Okay,
bit.
so there are 5 pillars in the ethics of the artificial intelligence, and the first one is the privacy. Okay, so the privacy means when the artificial intelligence is working, make sure the privacy of the users must be secured in the proper way, that the hackers cannot reach to that data. Okay, and the second one is the fairness. Fairness is like the all the terms and the conditions, or how fair the technologies with the people or the users. Okay, and how the technology is working good or bad to everyone. Okay, so the third one is the transparency. Transparency means the each and the every point of the working functionalities are visible to everyone. Okay, so the transparent matter is very important. Okay, and the fourth one is the robustness. Robustness means the AI powered system must be like actively defended from the adversarial attacks and the minimizing security risks and enabling the confidence about the system of the outcomes. Okay, and the last one is the explainability. Explainability means the like they can explain the different kinds of the terms and the conditions and how the technologies were working from one step to another. Okay, now we are focusing on the fairness or the ethics of the artificial intelligence. Okay, so the ethics means the how the artificial intelligence is good or bad with the users. Okay, now we can establish a incident which made by Microsoft, which is a chatbot of Tay. Okay, so like Tay was an AI chatbot, was originally released from Microsoft Corporation via Twitter in 2016. Okay, so it was a chatbot who used to make dummy chats over dummy chats and dummy Twitter post over Twitters. Okay, so it caused like subsequent controversy when it began to post inflammatory and offensive tweets to its Twitter account. Like they are not good for the tweets are not good for the environment or the political issues. This type of thing. And at that time, the election of Trump was also happening, and it had resulted the Microsoft shutting down the service only 16 hours after the incident. So we can see that there is no ethics. Like the process are not maintaining the ethics of the technologies of the artificial intelligence. And the regulating of the second point is the regulating of AI. Okay, like the how the AI becomes more sophisticated, and it is important to consider how the regulates it. Okay, governments and the organization must develop regulations that ensures AI is used to develop different kinds of like potential harms, or like these type of the regulations which have been made by the governments. This can regulate some of the some of the boundaries of the artificial intelligence. And the second, and here's the objective. Okay, here's the objective we have mentioned in our poster, as is the regulations should be based on the set of the ethical principles that ensures the responsibilities use of the AI. Okay, like we are maintaining, the artificial intelligence should maintain the regulations offered by the or the given by the government. Okay, and also the principles should include transparency, accountability, fairness, and non-discrimination. Okay, so we can see there's a lot of offensive posts on Twitter about racism and anything. So the AI need to detect those problems, and also it can suggest some further progress that can be prevented in the and which can make a it is not making a bad, it is not making a good impact for the environment. Okay, or the society. And the third one is we are making the AI and the human rights. Human rights here, like the AI has potential to impact human rights in both positive and negative ways. So we can see that currently AI technology ChatGPT is now making very viral. Okay, so ChatGPT is very is now it's become a revolution for all the developers and the working professional. Okay, ChatGPT, like you can search anything, then ChatGPT will suggest using AI. They can suggest anything. Okay, that can be very profitable for all the organizations. Okay, but in the other case, we can see that the major other the artist cannot show their the other artist cannot show their artistic way. Like the AI are now generating their proper the other designs properly. Okay, so artists cannot show their creativeness through the AI. So anyone can search the design. They can easily download, or using AI they can easily download. So there is no creativity over artists. Okay, so artists can use. So this is the main thing. So AI and human rights things. The AI should maintain the human rights, as well as it cannot, like it has to make a proper boundary before reaching to that point. Okay, and the next one is the AI and the privacy. Privacy is very important. Like we can see a lot of cyber hackers are now attacking over the internet, and the people are not very sometimes they are very afraid of using internet over online. Okay, so it's important to consider how AI can be used to protect the promote and privacy. AI should promote the privacy policies to all the users. Okay, for example, AI can use to detect the prevent privacy violation additionally, and AI can use to automate the process that ensures the protection of the privacy at the same time. Okay, so AI can automate different types of process. Okay, so they can maintain the privacy policies. And the fifth one is the AI and the fairness. The AI has potential to impact fairness in both positive and negative ways. As I mentioned, in positive way that it can automate the proper it can automate different types of process, and it can shows result very quickly. So the fairness of AI algorithm is a growing field of the research that arises from the genuine need of the decision to be free from bias and discrimination. Okay, like we can see
Arnab, can you give an example where
Yes.
AI is used in fairness, in determining fairness?
AI is like in case of I as I mentioned in the example of T, Microsoft was Microsoft launched the K for using for using the proper way of like it was a chatbot who can post some good amount of posts or some ethics related posts over Twitter, but the developers or some of the things are but the algorithms were not suitable, like the data which are given was not very suitable for making those type of decisions over online. Okay, so the data are very important. What data are feeded by the developers are very important. If the data are not very good, then there is no fair. I mean, the fairness is just ruined there. I mean, correction. I mean, the classic case of this is the main thing. The fairness is like on the other case, fairness is like a developer, like a web developer. A web developer can some suppose he is stuck into in a proper state. Okay, he doesn't find any solution, so he can easily search the chat GPT. Okay, so he can so the chat GPT can provide him some solution over or to prevent that problem. Am I clear, sir?
Uh, it's not so much clear, but you can go ahead.
Okay.
Actually, what I thought, I am not a person from AI, but
Okay.
reading your whatever paragraph you have written there, I thought for processes, it will implement something that will help us not to take dishonest means.
Yes, yes.
So I thought you will give some such examples.
As I mentioned, Tay sir, at the very beginning, Tay was made to make some post over online, which can promote some good messages to the.
No. I thought you can use AI into some system which we follow, say government systems, and there it can have a check of fairness. Does it make sense?
Yes, like
So I don't know about any such example or application, but I thought you were pointing towards that. So is it at a very nascent stage? I mean, it's not being used in such domains yet.
sir, I mean, in case of the correctional offender management profiling for alternative sanction software like Compass software. Okay, the classic case of the pro public analysis of correctional offender management profiling of the alternative sanction software. So that I mean, that Compass used to like used to justice department to predict the recidivism of the crime by individual based on 137 questions that are either answered by the defendants or pulled from the criminal records. Like in this way, you can see that the Compass, if we make some of the software like Compass, then they can acquire some decisions over using AI. Okay.
Okay, you go ahead with your rest of the presentation.
Okay, so AI and the fairness means the AI has potential to impact fairness in both positive and negative ways. As I mentioned, it can have two sides. Sometimes AI is going very positive in its way, and sometimes it is making his some negative in this way. So positive means sometimes in case of healthcare system, we can see a lot of results have been made by using AI. This is a good way. This is a good way, like it maintaining the fairness of the system of the AI. But sometimes we can see there are some wrong data are feeded to the algorithm. So that's why sometimes the reports are not like valid, or there are some ambiguity in the reports. So this is not a good way of producing a report in case of healthcare system. How the serious it's a serious issue. Okay, so this is it. So a lot of research papers are also like this is the thing actually. And AI can be used to promote fairness. For example, AI can be used to detect the prevent unfair practices. And additionally, AI can be used to automate processes that ensure fairness at the same time. And also, it's important to consider the potential risk of the AI use. Okay, AI can be used to create unfair outcomes such as discriminating against certain groups, like privileging certain individuals, and also it is important to ensure that AI is certainly used to ethically responsible to order promote fairness. Like they have to promote some of the terms and the conditions that can promote fairness over or online or like over the society. That they can promote how the AI can be used in good way. Okay, the fairness is like the how it is performing the bad or a good way. If there is something bad in the algorithm of the AI, then the developer or the AI expert should rectify that and also prepare a good case study before launching the AI properly in the market. So we are now in the conclusion part that keep AI is become a revolution for our life. Okay, so we can see a lot of things over in healthcare system or any ticket reservation system. We can see, and also in airports. In Bangalore, you can see a lot of robots are roaming around to take a lot of data from the passengers. There is also a lot of things are related to AI. But in case if sometimes the data are feeded wrongly, then AI also performs in a wrong way. So here the ethics of the AI are being ruined in this case. So this is the main thing. And this is the main thing. So thank you, sir. This is our poster for today. So I'm going to the question answer section. Hello, sir.
Yeah. So I have one question. You presented in general the ethical problems with AI. Do you find any conflict? Like, is there any conflict in ethics of AI and privacy and AI and fairness? Like, if you
Uh,
co- conflict in the sense that can you give an example where uh, if you protect the privacy, then it
yes.
compromises the fairness? Have you thought about it?
Yes. If we uh, like we can sir, can you please repeat the question again?
Yeah, so my question is like there are two values, right? One is AI and privacy, other is AI and fairness. I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
just asking
Privacy and fairness.
any of the five ethics, five values you have chosen. You can give an example where if you do something good with respect to one value, like with respect to privacy, if you do something for the privacy, it hampers the fairness. Is there some conflict among these values, or they are all consistent? Have you thought about it? Just I want to ask.
Yes, for tracking, if sometimes AI is tracking someone or suppose he is tracking the location of any like we are uh, in case of ride share apps. Okay, so we can see that the user is now booking a cab or standing in a perfect location. Okay, so then after giving the exact location to that app, the AI will generate uh, the nearby cab or the nearby car. So in this case, I can see that data are given to the AI, and then but in this case that uh, the data are protected in the AI, but sometimes like Facebook, we can see if I feed some data to over Facebook, like Facebook recognition of the face recognition of the Facebook, or like AI can force us, like AI sometimes in case of Facebook, we can see that Facebook sometimes force us to buy something. Sometimes we can search over online something, and after that Facebook will give some additional advertisement that it is now giving us to sell something, like it is a provoking us by seeing some marketing analysis or anything. So in this case, these two are different. Okay, so my decision is like that.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's all from my side. Okay, thank you, Arnab. Yeah.
Okay, Arnab. So that was a very good presentation. So judges, we'll be moving forward with other presentation that will be in the corridors of Pragya Bhavan. Okay. Thank you, Arnab.
Thank you.